viewers, welcome back again to the third and final installment of Max and Lynn do the couch and talk about their favorite livecast stuff. That's a good title,
yeah,
right?
it's kind of a nice podcasty kind of talk.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I actually can say with confidence that we have never been in an episode of the livecast without the big guy, right?
I don't think so. I think this is the first time that Sam is actually not even in the country.
Yes. When I reference the big guy, we're talking about, obviously, Sam the Cooking Guy. Go to thecookingguy.com. You're probably watching this there right now.
Yep.
We have this new unbelievable site. Thank this guy right here. He put in tons of amazing hours. Unbelievable work.
Thank Georgie, too, the unsung hero.
Yes.
Georgie, we talk about her all the time on the show, but she's the official doer of everything behind the scenes of the live cast, the cooking guy, and all sorts of other things that
She
Sam
keeps
does.
us straight.
Yeah.
She's awesome. And if you guys saw British Food Week, you saw a Skype interview between the cooking guy and Georgie and her mother out in London.
Yeah.
London town, or England. So we miss you, Georgie. We hope you get back soon, and thank you for all the awesome work you do. And Sam is actually in London right now, separately from Georgie for work. He was in Korea before that, shooting video content over there internationally. So we are here to take the reins of the show and talk about our favorite recipes of almost 500 episodes.
It's a lot.
Yes,
It's a ton.
For the third and final day of this week, we are going to talk about some of our favorite desserts.
Oh, yeah.
And why don't you go ahead and do yours first, because yours is one of my most legendary things. I want to talk about it.
Yeah, this is pretty epic. And we don't do desserts on this show very often. Sam always says he doesn't have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, he's admittedly a non-dessert guy.
Yeah, but the stuff that we crank out on the show for desserts and sweets are just some of the best desserts you'll ever have.
Yes.
And
if he's going to make something, he really steps it up for
Yeah.
that. And he makes it well, obviously.
exactly. And he does. It's just one of those things that we don't have too many of, but they're all quality.
Yes.
My favorite one that we've ever made is the cinnamon pecan pull-apart thing.
Yeah. It's literally titled that.
I had to double check to make sure I had the title right, but it's essentially like a monkey bread, if you can think of it that way. It's great for kids to help you make because it's not hard and you don't have to make the dough yourself. We use our friend Pillsbury.
Yes,
I don't know
which we've used them for many other things.
And, it doesn't have to be Pillsbury. It could be any kind of refrigerated biscuit that you get in the tube. And, you open those up, you cut them up, you dust them in cinnamon and sugar, put them together in a bundt pan, and the oven does the magic and does the rest.
Yes.
Now, just go to thecookingguy.com, and I think all I did is I typed in cinnamon because I couldn't figure out what the title was. And, the picture is great. It's one of my favorite pictures because it's so ooey and gooey, and the pecans, and it's like shiny.
It's
and
super shiny from like the cinnamon.
And the sugar is just glazed over the top. It's just a recipe you have to make. It's going to make, I think we talked about in the first episode this week, making your house smell like $1 million with stuff you want to make. And this will do the same. It's like baking bread in your oven. It's like making dessert. So you're going to have that Carmelly sweet smell in your house. And it's really not that hard to make. I was actually kind of amazed because I've seen this recipe, in Sam's cookbooks, but I've never made it until we were on the live cast. And when I saw Sam kind of whip it together, as you'll see in a minute, it's kind of amazing how fast it goes. So do us a favor, check it out. Watch this episode coming up right now that we're going to show you right now. And be sure to do it at home and post some pictures of you doing it on our Facebook, which is facebook.com/SamTheCookingGuy. And let us know how it goes. All right.
Marty in the weeds here. So I'm starting off with something tonight that needs to go into the oven. This is perhaps the most important thing you could make for your mom on Mother's Day. If you only make one thing, please listen to me now.
Huge brownie points.
Make it this. In fact, you make this Mother's Day, you'll probably get a pass for the next 2 or 3 Mother's Days.
Ridiculous brownie
You won't have to. And I'm so excited that Lynn has never had this.
I don't know how he hasn't had it.
I know.
Max says it's a staple.
It is a staple.
Absolutely.
So this is not, I'm not the first guy to do anything with this. This has been something that, church recipe cookbooks have and whatever. And it's called I call it a cinnamon pecan pull-apart.
I think you call it a cinnamon pecan pull apart thingy.
Thingy, maybe that's
Thingy.
correct.
I was going to say pull a party
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
Pull
whatever.
apart
All right.
monkey bread type
So
thingy.
the basis of it are these biscuits, these simple little refrigerator biscuits that I could do a cookbook on. Just this, because it's really kind of amazing how much of this stuff that you can find things to do with.
We use those for donuts.
We use them for donuts. Man, that was a good show, right?
Oh,
that
yeah,
was a
it
good
was.
show.
That was really good.
SamLivecast.com.
All right,
Go
so
check out archived episodes.
There you go.
Sorry.
That's okay. Sugar and cinnamon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's my bunt pan. Mm-hmm. You silly bunt. Anybody know that reference?
No.
You're a BU next Tuesday.
No. It's not.
Is that not the reference?
It's Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
You silly. It's a whole long whatever. It doesn't matter. But that was the punchline right there. You silly bunt. Anyway. So you mix this up. You're going to take these biscuits and now you're going to quarter them. Mm-hmm. And look at. I like to do this stuff live, and it takes a little bit longer. But the reality is, you will now watch me do things. And you can go, wow, if I just sat and watched him do this.
Yeah. Can you move the cinnamon bowl? Yeah, yeah, there you go.
How's that? We good?
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay for you, Lynn?
Yeah.
We don't have Steve today, and we're trying to figure out camera without an extra person here. And I think it works, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
We can do it. We're a host of talented individuals.
I mean, I probably put, a tablespoon of sugar in here, and I might have had... what would that be? 2/3 of a cup of sugar or something?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 tablespoons of sugar of cinnamon. I don't think so, though.
Maybe we
Did
could.
we ever do the cinnamon challenge?
No,
Oh, we
need
haven't
to do
yet.
that one night. But wait, let's not do that yet because I've got an idea for who eats this shit that I was just working on today, and I'm not able to perfect it until maybe next time.
But this is something that you're doing yourself too, right?
You'll see what it is. Don't worry about it. So if you haven't watched the show and seen a Who Eats This Shit segment, it's when we have something that somebody decides is kind of icky to eat, and we find it, and then it's been Lynn and I that have eaten it most of the time, right? Wait, we had another one, Steve. What was it?
We've had a lot. We've had many. Wait, are you talking about one specifically?
I feel
or?
like Steve got involved and he ate something once.
No,
it was
we
the
did
baby food thing that those guys
and
did.
we did the saltine cracker challenge,
Right.
where if you're supposed to try and eat 6 of them in 1 minute without any water in. Everybody thinks it's super easy, but it's not at
Trust me,
all.
it is not super easy in the least. All right. So now we're at the halfway point. I got about 1.5 of these tubes, 1.5 tubes left. So here's what you do. Then you take this. Cinnamon on your hands. Okay, it's 6:06. I've been doing this for 6 minutes,
But
right?
you just said you take this. What are you taking?
You're going to take this that I have right
okay.
here,
Okay.
which is melted cinnamon, melted sugar and butter.
Oh, how good
And
does
now
it
you're just
smell?
going to drizzle this, watch, over the top,
Wow,
like this,
that's nice.
okay? And the recipe's on the website, cookingguy.com/recipes, I think. I don't really even know, actually.
That's it.
Is that what it is, /recipes?
Yeah.
And we'll have some beautiful pictures up on the samlivecast.com later.
And honestly, you know what? The search function is good on the website because if you just know one ingredient,
Yeah.
all you do is type in brisket, and anything with brisket will come up. Or anything with cinnamon, in this case, will come up, right? Okay, so you cover that, put it back on a little bit of heat, not a lot. And then we're going to do another little handful of raisins in the middle.
Layers.
And then more of the pecan halves. You could use the chopped pecans. I just like the way whole pecans look in this thing. I think it's much more. I just think it's much more interesting. And then you get a big bite of a pecan in there, and everybody's happy. And all right, so just let me know if we just finish these guys. I'm almost there, and I can get this big dumb thing in the oven.
How long
Okay.
does it take?
It takes about 40 minutes. So the timing should be perfect.
Yeah.
Look, it's 10 after. We try and go about an hour on the show. Like, you don't have to cut them in quarters. I just like the way that the bites, you'll see how the whole thing happens. It really is just this pull apart thing. and you just take little chunks of it out and you eat it, and it's dreamy. So the idea is that you get up before your mom and you make this thing. And then you go marching into her room, or when she comes down for coffee or whatever.
And you're the king of the universe,
You're
pretty much.
You're king of the world, man.
Imagine waking up to this smell. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. When the kids were little and they would be playing out in the cul-de-sac with their friends, and Sam would make this, there would be like a parade of kids come running through here.
Okay, so do you want to know what you call it on your website, the recipe?
Yeah.
You call it the cinnamon pecan Carmelly pull-apart thing.
I'm so stupid.
That's word for word.
It is?
Yep.
I'm so stupid. You know what's funny? Sometimes I'll go through and I'll see recipes that I wrote ages ago. Mm-hmm. And not only are they written out of order, like the first ingredient, you're supposed to list ingredients in the order that they're used.
Yeah.
Like in a play, they list the people in order of their appearance on the screen or the stage. But my measurements are off, and I have extra steps. The funny thing is I've streamlined my recipes. The longer I go, the more shortcuts I find.
Yeah.
And I now find myself not doing many of the steps that I used to. So when I come across an old recipe, I try and go in and fix it and go, oh, no, this is just... I was going to say that word I can't say anymore.
I can't even imagine what some of your first recipes are going to look like on that website.
Yeah, they're not, I mean...
We've showed the Livecast Nation your first demo, have we not?
Yes, we have. And I'm
That's
horrible
pretty
in
interesting.
Boring.
Hi, my name is Sam the Cooking Guy.
No, I was Sam the Boring
I
Guy.
I am a person.
I was barely a person then. I didn't know anything. I couldn't do anything.
I am a person who's going to be on TV for the next 10 years.
Wow, that's so funny, Max.
Brenda just writes, I will make this for myself even if my family doesn't.
Oh, no.
Aww.
You know what? Here's an interesting thing. So check this out.
We'll make it for you, Brenda.
So, I know a lot of people download this off of iTunes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can, if you go, maybe Max, walk through this as I'm talking it.
Uh-huh.
If you go to the episodes page on thesamlivecast.com and you find an episode that you want to watch, you click on the big picture of the episode.
Yep.
Down in the bottom right-hand corner is the YouTube link. If you click on that, it will take you where you can watch it on YouTube.
Yep, right there.
Right? Show the bottom corner.
Look at Lucky's butt.
Yeah, it just says YouTube right there at the bottom
Right,
corner.
so you click on that and it will open it up in YouTube. But what's interesting is that you can... Hey, Lynn, you back there?
Yeah.
You guys talk people through starting the YouTube from a particular point? Wait, just come back to me for 1 second.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Come back to me for 1 second. Okay, so now I just have the rest of this sugar butter stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to lace over the top of this thing.
Sugar buttered heavenly goodness.
Yeah. And the smell in here is really good.
Stop it.
And it's really more about the butter than it is about the sugar.
I'm so unlucky just being banished in this back room.
Just
This
trust
stupid
me.
wall. Now we need to just bash it down. Sorry, parents. I'm going to bash down walls in your house. Oh, and
I
for
think you
any
already have.
newcomers out there, we're in my parents' house. My parents live here. Their room is right up there.
And
The
you've
dogs are
already
around.
knocked your fist through a few walls over the years, son. Or one of your brothers.
I grew up in this house.
Okay, so this is it, right?
Yep.
Here's what it looks like.
Mhm.
Maybe
A
you can
little
show it
lower,
there.
a little lower. It's on the screen. There you go. Perfect.
That's what it
Oh,
looks like,
man.
right? So there's the pecans and the raisins in the bottom, then the biscuits with the cinnamon and the sugar,
Yep.
then another layer of the raisins and the pecans, and then the rest of the biscuits on top, and then the whole thing is doused with more of that butter, cinnamon, sugar stuff. And now this just goes into this oven.
Wow. Upside down, too.
Yeah, wait till you see the way this thing comes out.
Oh.
All right. Oh, shit. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Okay. So here's what this thing looks like when it comes out.
Except that's upside down. We got to get... Lynn, you can go tight with that with your camera, yeah.
Okay. This is what it looks like when it comes out. Okay. So here's how we do this.
Upside down.
Upside down.
And
Don't burn
you gotta be-
yourself.
That's
gotta-
not super hot right now?
It's
On the
definitely
board?
really hot.
Or no, just...
Oh, no, it's fine on
Flip
there.
it.
But for this, it's very... Ready?
Yep. Oh.
And now the problem is getting this off.
Yeah, you got to be really delicate because you could ruin the whole. I mean, you could ruin the whole structure of
And
the
I'm not
thing if
delicate.
You're not. I know you're not. So be
That's
delicate.
my problem. Ready?
Oh my goodness. Holy shit.
Check that out, Mr. Lynn. Look at this beautiful thing.
Please let me
I mean, really?
take
It's
a picture of that one.
unbelievable.
So then what you do is you pull it apart. See this? See how it just busts? And then you get like a piece like this. Look at that. And all it is one single bite. Oh my God. Seriously, it's one of the best things I've ever made. Look how beautiful it is. Make that for your mom, won't you? Wednesday night and Thursday night of this week, 2 more things you can and should make for your mommy. Did I say mommy?
Yeah, you did. If you're looking for a little sweetness to add to a brunch menu, boom. That's like the perfect thing.
Just tell the siblings you'll take care of like the appetizer for brunch and give them the rest of the work. Then your job is out of the way and you can chill and have champagne. If you've watched this show for any amount of time, you know that Perch sponsors us. ThePerch.com on the internet. Kitchen, bath, outdoor, amazing. Look, it's this simple. You walk into one of their stores, you go, oh, I need a sink. You walk into one of their stores, you're like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this before. You think I'm making this stuff up because you're a sponsor of the show. Oh no, I'm not making it up. It is the way it happens. You'll be blown away. Go to theperch.com, check them out on Facebook. You'll love them like we love them. It's an amazing store. Amazing store. It's 2014, and I think one of the most important things you can have in your business war chest is a really good website. And we had what I thought was a good website. Max, show the pictures.
Yes.
So the old Cooking Guy website, look, I loved it. It was black. I used to wear black t-shirts all the time. It had a good look to it. It had a nice feel to it. But the point is, we decided it was time to make a change. That website was probably 4.5, 5 years old.
Yes.
And if you don't have a new website, then your shit's outdated. There's no question about it.
Remember when it used to be just, do you have a website?
Do you,
now it's
you're
just
right.
implied.
And now, not only do you have to have a website, but it's got to be not just current, but beautiful. There's a lot of companies that offer what's the word I'm looking for? Domain names that will also build you websites.
Yep.
I don't want to speak negatively about those guys, but they're very utilitarian. They're very boring. They're just this. That's not the... People need to come to your website and get a feel about who you are right away. Even if they don't read anything, they should see it and they should get a sense. That's why we went to Squarespace to redo ours. Max, show the brand new website.
Boom.
Check this out. And Max can scroll down on it. Can you scroll down on that?
Yes, I can.
And look at how this works. New stuff comes up. It's ridiculous. It's so easy. I don't think creating a website has been this simple before. If you're not tech savvy, it doesn't matter because a lot of this is drag and drop. You can add pictures. You can add all kinds of stuff from your desktop. You can rearrange elements. Go to the recipe section, Max. Take a look at what's there. Look at a simple click, and then there they come, and then there's pictures, and it's beautiful, and it's clean. And look, we went from black to white. These guys are design focused. They really care about design. They have 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week customer service. They have a U.S. support team. I'm going to say that again. U.S. support team. And I'm not dogging any other countries. I'm just saying when it comes time to fix what might not be working for you that second, you want somebody that gets it, speaks your language. And I feel like there's no way to say that and not feel like I'm being mean to other countries, but that is what it is. So anyway, look, go to squarespace.com/Sam. And you can create your own or recreate your own website. It's time. You get 10% off whatever you do there by using my name, Sam, in the little checkout box. Look at, we adore it. It's got the fresh, clean look that who wouldn't want to look like this? And look at these, the pictures here make my old website. I hated my old website the second we decided to go with Squarespace. And then it took us a little time because it always did. We have a whole lot of back-end stuff that had to transfer over. Anyway, we're there. And we're very happy. Squarespace.com, check them out. Sam at the checkout, you get 10% off anything that you do.
There you go.
All right, everybody, that was the cinnamon pecan Carmelly pull-apart thing. And I'm reading that off of the recipe page right now. That's the title. A simpler name that other people might know it by is monkey bread. It's kind of like a cute, playful name, which makes the recipe more cute and playful.
Yeah.
And eating it more playful because it's like, is that why they call it monkey bread? Because
Yeah,
you're
you
like
just
a
gotta
little
pick
monkey.
it out.
Yeah, you know, it's just like a little boop. And it's one of those things that people eat it for the first time and they're like, what is wrong with me? Why have I never had this before? Say hi to Louie, everybody.
Hey, Louis. Hey, Louis.
Healy, do you want to come over? The dogs are just everywhere. They're roaming.
They're part of the cast here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn now to put forward my recipe of the day. And this is our 6th and final Max and Lynn favorite choice of the week. So this one, Lynn went with something a little more doughy, bakery type style. Mine is different. It is the fresh mango and lime ice.
Oh, yeah.
There's the photo right there. You can see how beautiful and yellow and like almost like golden and radiant it is. It's just a beautiful, beautiful dish. And the way that we served it in the martini glass with the shaved lime on top of it, it honestly, just for me, it doesn't get any better than that because while I do love baked goods like brownies and cookies and candy and shit like that, really my favorite is fruit. My mother, who's over there, she had me grow up with fruit as a dessert. And I've been told my whole life that's weird. Everybody thinks that's weird. Fruit as dessert.
It's an Asian thing to do, actually. So
Okay,
you know.
yeah, well, yeah, we've talked about that before.
So
too,
we're
yeah.
actually kind of closer related
we're
than you thought.
simpatico, yeah. So, how do they say that in Cantonese?
I have no.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, so this just kills it for me. I love it, and especially right now when it's 90 degrees in Southern California, you
Pretty
really
hot.
might want something to cool yourself down, and this is that thing. So please stay tuned right now. We're gonna run the cooking segment from that episode, and you guys will see how to make it. Super easy. Check it out right now.
Don't stop there. Let me do this thing. So last night, here's what we did. In a blender, we took mango, 3 mangoes, the flesh of 3 mangoes, a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, juice of 3 limes, and 3 tablespoons, like a quarter cup of Malibu rum, which is the white bottle that's coconut infused rum, right? You want that for this. I blended it, and I put it in this pan, and this is how it came out,
Wow.
right? Totally frozen, staying inside. So what are we going to do with that? We're going to take one more bite of the crab roll.
Of course.
Because we can. So now we're going to do this. We're going to take this, and the way to get it off is to scrape. Look.
Oh, I don't like that.
Really? Oh my God. But look at it. Look at this. Look how light it is. You know what this is? This is nothing. If you were to eat this, there's so nothing in this. There's mango. There's a little sugar. There's 2 tablespoons of sugar in this whole thing. There's 3 tablespoons of rum. but check out how amazingly beautiful it is. If you wanted, you could put a little lime zest on top for a little color, like this. Watch, quick, before it melts because it's so light. That's it. There you go. Look at that, Shannon. I just burped inside. Did anybody hear that?
No.
Sorry. I'm trying not to be gross, but I'm eating. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. And here's the bite. You want to talk about light? That's a dessert. This is a dessert I can get behind because I don't like chocolate. Coconut, mango, rum, light rum, lime. That's it. That's all I'm getting. It's amazing.
All right, everybody. That is our week of shows. Just Max and Lynn.
Yep.
I'm sorry that the big guy couldn't be here. I hope we have been sufficiently entertaining and that these food items that we picked for you guys can help you impress your friends and help you step it up in the kitchen because, come on, we can all admit that we need that a little bit. I mean, we're not all Thomas Keller and David Chang. Those are big guys, right?
Big names in the food industry, but you don't have to be, their experience level to cook really well at home.
You don't, exactly. And
I hope we showed you some cool things. Like, I hope we showed you that, not only can you find really good recipes online, but we actually done some really cool ones here.
Yes.
And, I love my food. I'm a little bit of a food snob, but I can honestly say, without really any bias, I know I work here, but I'm about to say something that's going to blow your mind. In the 490-something episodes that we've done here, totaling for more than that in recipes, because we've made multiple recipes per show.
yeah, we have.
We have hardly made a bad thing here.
No.
It's all been really good, and if you're suspicious of that and you think I'm just blowing smoke, go to thecookingguy.com. Go to the recipes page, type in something, anything. Like if you have salmon in your fridge, just type in salmon. We have a ton of salmon recipes. They're gonna blow your mind. Just do them. They're super simple. And yeah, I'll back that up. You can tweet at me at LYCHYI. You can tweet at Max at MaxZine.
Yep, exactly. And also Instagram, and same thing for both of us.
Yeah.
The Cooking Guy, at The Cooking Guy for Twitter and Instagram also. Facebook. We love your input. This is a show that is generated and produced for the fans, and we're not the type of production team that's gonna just like scoff at when people give us suggestions and ideas that they'd like to see. So
so
we
make a
love your
recipe.
input. Yeah,
If you hate it, let us know. If you love it, let us know.
Absolutely.
We'll take anything.
absolutely.
But as long as you're trying this stuff out, it's fantastic. You should do it.
But odds, hey, if you want to call the cooking guy out, you better be prepared to be railed on in front of the camera. So
Oh yeah, that might happen.
yes.
Yeah. So
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. It was fun. Lynn, give me a pound.
right here, man.
We will see you guys next week, back with the big guy, the cooking guy, again.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Take it easy.
See you guys.